This school year, we are focusing on quite a few things here at Central Elementary School. One of the things that we're focused on is differentiation and ensuring that each student is having their needs met regardless of where their level might be. And so one of the videos that will be shown will include some differentiation in one of our second grade classrooms. That particular teacher is pretty good at collecting data, looking at it to see where her students are, and then completing activities or planning activities that meet the needs of the students.
This school year we've been working on small group instruction, and small group instruction focuses on the students' needs, where they're at. So what I do, I have 5 different centers and I do assessments on them so I know what they need and why they need it. Small group is good because you don't have all the students working with you, and that way the students will have time to participate, they have time to ask me questions, and I also have time to work with them one-on-one. And each group, they have their names and they know which center to go to first. So like the first one, they'll go to guided reading, which is me, and we work on their individual stories, the level that they're on for that day. And then they'll go to the second center, which is word words, and they work on sight words or their spelling words. And then they'll transition to the writing center, where they're working on, right now they're working on punctuation marks and capital letters. And then they have Kids A to Z, where they're working on their reading levels, and everybody has a different book, and that is digitally. But everybody has a different book on their level, and they give them questions to answer. And then the last center is their technology center, which is our rated reading, which is purchased by the district.
I learn more when I have one-on-one with my teacher. I've learned times. I've learned multiplication. My favorite group is when I go to Miss Tatum's group.
One of the other strategies that we're using, which is interactive notebooks, because we want to ensure that as our students are learning that they're able to summarize that information and refer back to it. We know that them being able to see it and interact with it causes their retention rate of the information to go up.
I have been using math interactive notebooks since I began teaching, that was 8 years ago. So I use math interactive notebooks as a tool to help my students prepare for the standard. Students are using it for their guided notes, examples, and referring back to a previous taught skill also within their math interactive notebooks. So they start with a table of contents, and we put the standard that I will be introducing in the table of contents, and then they go into the interactive component of the math interactive notebook, whether it's a cutout, whether it is guided notes.
Interactive notebooks, if you can look back at them anytime, and it helps you remember what you did, like so you can prepare and study for tests. And we're learning adding and subtracting decimals, and if we keep looking at this and studying our interactive notebook, it will help us get better. And Miss Jones is a wonderful teacher, and she helps us learn a lot, and she explains it very well. And she is a wonderful teacher.
So the interactive notebooks as well as the differentiation are just a few of the components that we're using here at Central Elementary to grow our students. We are looking for them to grow. We're believing in them, we're trusting them, and we're providing as many resources as we can to ensure that they are successful this year.